Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? So, Celeb Lives Are Us is back at you with another hot video. So, the following video, we have a young lady that goes by the name of Blacswan, who is a makeup artist. She had the pleasure of doing Cardi B's makeup a few years back. And unfortunately, she claims that Cardi B is the worst client she's ever had. And she would like to, tell everybody her experience and why she feels that way. And we also have Cardi B's version of, why she felt like she was the worst makeup artist that she's ever experienced. So let's check it out. Let's get to it. All right.
If you would have told me January 2017 that Cardi B would make me feel this way, I probably would have spit in your face. Like, there is no way you would have told me I was never going to stop being a supporter of Cardi B. There was no way you could have told me that I was even going to be able to work with her. I felt like she was just so far this way that I wouldn't be able, she was going to be untouchable. I wasn't going to do it. But me being the person I am, I spoke into existence. And I was able to get booked to do her makeup. It all started back in September. Yeah, September, I got called to do her makeup for an appearance that she was doing out here in Houston. So I did that. Her makeup turned out flawless. When I tell you, I'm going to put the picture down. Her makeup was on cue. So that was the night. Everything went fine. She loved her makeup. I went with her to the first venue for her first appearance. Went back to the hotel, touched her up, and then she headed out. They invited me to go to the club with them, but I was just tired. I have 2 kids, and I just didn't feel like dealing with all the fans in the crowd, pushing and shoving to get close to her. So, and just as reference, the first time I met her, I didn't get a good impression. Like, it made me sad. Like, it really dropped my mood, because as soon as we opened the door to meet her, she automatically just had this attitude of, she barely even acknowledged me and the hairdresser. We're like, hey, how you doing? Oh my goodness, it's you, And she was just like, yeah. All right. Okay, come on, let's get this over with. Type of attitude, like, let's just get it over with. So I understand. I was just like, oh, maybe she's like really jet lagged and like tired. So go ahead and knock this out. I've always been a really big fan of her, and she has such a big personality. So when you meet, and she's only human, but when you see somebody all the time on social media or on TV, and their personality is like this big, and they're always bubbly and excited, and they puff all this energy, and then you meet them and it's the complete opposite. I mean, it's not a little different, it's big different. And so I don't know if that's just my ignorance to the culture or not, but that's exactly what I got from her. Language very aggressive, very straight to the point, blunt, it's what it is, and nothing that she said or did was offensive. It's just her attitude. I was just like, ooh, all right. I just really wasn't used to that. So that was that. I kind of got like a bad vibe off of her impression that she made on me the first time. It was, for me, it wasn't what I was expecting, and I was expecting to kind of at least get a little dose of what I saw on TV. But it's TV. TV's entertainment, and, that was my fault for having this dream and then basically putting her in my dream. You know what I mean? I guess that was that. So, this past weekend, she came out again, and I was told that she requested me. That's what I was told. I was told when they called me, they had like, hey, Cardi B's in town. She requested you to do her makeup. So I was like, again, like that's that's what's up. Even though I had a bad experience from, it wasn't like a horrible one. It just kind of like was like, oh man, like she's not what I expected type of experience from the first time. I was like, okay, maybe the second time around, maybe she's like in a better mood or something, and like it's not gonna be so bad. But at the end of the day, it's just a job. It's a job for me to do, and it's a good job opportunity. Friday night, I get the call. Saturday morning, I get the call time. Get the call time, and this is like last minute. I've had clients booked to get their makeup done days, weeks. One lady, she booked a month in advance, and they all paid deposits. So then I had to text, email, DM, inbox, however I could reach them, call. I had to contact each one of these people. So I refunded everybody their money immediately. I apologized, and then I had to call to get a babysitter because I'm a mother of two. I can't just pick up and go out and do gigs. I have to plan them. So for this, I was gonna do it. Of course, hello. So I get the babysitter last minute. I call like 5 people, and so I finally get somebody to say yes. And then so I go out. I get me and the kids ready. I pack all my equipment. I put it in the car. I drive to Ulta. I spend over $100. I didn't know what she wanted. Nobody told me what kind of look she wanted, so I just brought everything. So I do that, get the kids snack, drop them off the babysitter, boom, boom, boom. I'm headed to Houston. I show up at the place I'm supposed to be, the address that they sent me, exactly on time. On time. And that's not like unknown for me. I'm gonna be on time. So I was on time. I loaded my stuff. I'm waiting in the lobby. The person that connected me to get booked for the gig, he was there. He waited about like 10 minutes because he's saying like maybe she's not ready. So we wait about like 10-15 minutes, I don't know. We head up to her room. Knock on the door. She sticks her head out. She was like, yo, give me a little more time. I'm on the phone talking business. Those were her exact words. So we're like, oh, okay, bet, no problem. So we go back downstairs. So we go back downstairs, and then he tells me that he has to meet up with somebody else to like get them done. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'll go and sit down at the bar. So I'm sitting down there, and I'm waiting. And I'm just like getting antsy because I'm like, did they forget about me? Is she ready now? Because one thing is that like I didn't want her to assume that I personally just wasn't there when I wasn't where I was supposed to be when I needed to be. So I see him outside helping somebody move this stuff out their car, and the girl he was with, I knew her too. Well, I met her too. And so they're like, yeah, like she's not ready yet, but meet us up at our room. Come wait up here. Don't be around the lobby because I had all my equipment with me. So I'm literally at this point, my back is sore. I'm already starting to sweat. I haven't even started working, and I'm already like sweating. I go upstairs, meet them in their room, and wait, I'm missing something. Oh yeah. When he had left me and I was like debating if she was ready for me or not, I called the guy and I'm like, hey, do you think I should go upstairs? It's been like whatever time I've had, 10-15 minutes, and he was like, yeah, just go ahead and go up there. She's probably ready. And this is her room number. So I go up there alone, still toting my stuff. By this time I got a trolley. Hauling this trolley with like my makeup, my lighting, and my chair and all that in there. So I go there, I go upstairs solo. I knock on the door, and then I hear her yell through the door. I don't know if she's talking to me or the person on the phone. I don't know, because she never directed the conversation. She was just like, yo, I need 10 minutes. I'm not ready yet. I need 10 minutes. And so I'm like, is she talking to me or not? I'm gonna go ahead and go. Ugh. So I'm cringing. So I'm cringing already because I'm just like, this is not gonna be well. It's not gonna be well. So I go up to the other people's room and I wait there. It was time for me to go up. She called her one of the people on her team, and she was like, okay, send up hair and makeup. She's ready. So I go up there, the hairdresser girl, and then they're warning us she's not in a good mood. Just letting you know, she's just not in a good mood. So we're already being warned, prepared. So the hairdresser's just like, oh, is this gonna be really bad? And then me, not knowing her, she barely acknowledges us. She has this grumpy attitude, and she's complaining a lot. So, okay, but we go there, and she's like, we're trying to talk to her because, like, she's upset and we're nervous, because we don't want to make a situation worse. When we just want to be able to go in and do our job and to make her happy. So we're doing that. I start setting up my light and put my chair up and all that kind of stuff. I'm talking to the hairdresser because I've met her on several occasions. She's like a really, really sweet girl. And so we're doing all that. And then I actually start doing her makeup. I am doing the exact same thing, like using the exact same product, technique, everything that I did the time before. I'm gonna remember that. She's the biggest person I've done as of yet, okay? I'm gonna remember what foundation I used, how I mixed it, because I always mix my foundations. Like I'm still gonna like test it out because like the ratio's gotta be like just right. So I'm like testing it out on her face, making sure I'm matching it and all that kind of stuff. I got the same powders. I got the same. The only thing that was different was I got a different. I used a different primer. That was the only thing different. Same brushes, everything's the same. I bought more variety of lashes. Like I'm really trying to give her what she expects of me. As I'm doing her makeup, I look over and I notice that there's this big old mirror that she keeps looking at. She's checking me doing her makeup. So she's not just only on her phone. So I'm doing her makeup and she's down like this on her phone. She looks up, she's turning her head to look at herself in the mirror too. I'm just saying that because she's moving around. So I'm trying to let you get the picture that she's moving around a lot. She's not in a good mood. It's just like slowly adding up. The recipe's not good. And then on top of it, if you're a makeup artist, you know that is a big pet peeve of people looking at you work, looking at their face being done, because they're already hypercritical of themselves. We're our harshest critic. You're already being hypercritical of yourself. You're watching me work. You're not a makeup artist, so you don't know how this makeup is gonna end. You're not accustomed to my process. It's gonna look the same way you liked it last time, okay? So that's where we're at. So she's looking at it and I'm like, this isn't gonna go good, because she's gonna see a half done face and be mad and then tell me to adjust something that is not done. Because makeup has to sit. It has to be blended. There's steps, you know what I'm saying? So like at one point, I have it, one side hadn't been swiped off yet, like the powder hadn't been swiped off yet, and she looks at herself in her phone. She's looking in the mirror, she puts the front, she's looking at herself, she's like, yo, why is this shit so white? And I'm like, it's setting powder, I'm letting it bake, because she's gonna be doing a contour, right? She's gonna be sweating on her lights, right? I don't want the makeup to move, so I'm gonna let it sit. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm letting it sit. I don't say that, but I'm telling her, I'm like, yeah, I have to wipe off that powder. And so she's like, yeah, all this is just too white though. And I'm like, there's powder right here. Like the setting powder is right here, up here. And I still have to like wipe it off, and not just wipe it off, I still gotta contour. But she's not trying to hear an excuse. I just tell her, I'm like, okay, no problem, I'm just gonna wipe it off. I mean, like, I still have to wipe it off. I still gotta like contour that side. And for me, I contour like in 3 stages. Like I put a transition color first, Then I'll do other stuff on the face. Then I'll put like the actual contour color and then blend that up. And then I might like go back and do stuff to the eyebrows. Like I go back and forth. You're not going to know what you get to like when I'm hitting you with the setting spray. And then on top of that, after the setting spray has done its job, taking the residue off, then you get your finished look. So that's why you can't, like, that's why it's so aggravating when people are watching you do their makeup. There's a reason why I put the mirror, I hide the mirror and I show you at the very, very end. There's a reason for that, because you're not going to understand what I'm doing. You're going to think that you're looking crazy, but a lot of times when you're doing like a real beat face, it's going to look worse before it looks better. Okay, that's why y'all watch some of these makeup videos and you're like, oh my gosh, I wasn't here for it, but then at the end it looked good. But hello, there you go. So anyway, she's complaining the whole time. It's too white. It's too white. You need to darken it up. You need to darken it up. It's too light, yo. It's too light, yo. Like, and then I was like, okay, no problem. I still know what I'm doing because I'm doing the exact same thing I did last time. And so I'm reassuring her. I'm telling her like, yeah, no worries. I tell her exactly this. No worries. I got you. I promise I'm not going to let you leave. I'm saying just like this. I'm not going to let you leave looking crazy. Trust me. I don't want you looking bad neither. We are going to make sure that you're happy with everything. Like, I'm still trying to reassure her. I was like, yeah, absolutely. I can darken it up. Mind you, I'm thinking in my head, I'm going to keep doing the same stuff that I know I'm doing because I know at the end it's going to turn out right. And if I do what you're telling me, you're going to walk out looking like a pumpkin. I'm not going to stack on more because, like, I'm not going to pile on more foundation. And then it's just, like, all foundation-y because I want it to look like skin. That's too much to explain to somebody who's already in a bad mood. I'm not letting myself get frustrated at this point. I'm not. I'm going to stay strong and I'm going to hold together. And I'm going to keep smiling and I'm going to keep reassuring her. And I'm going to stay professional, Robin. Like, this is what I'm saying in my head as she's slowly jumping out the window. Like, she didn't jump out, like she's like crawling out the window. Like, I could feel her blood pressure go up. So she's doing that. And then, like, not even it. Oh yeah. And another thing, she wanted, I was like, is there anything, a look that specifically that you want? She was like, yeah, I want a wing. I want like a wing liner. I was like, okay. So I'm putting on the wing liner. And I'm like, okay, close your eyes. First, like, because she keeps going on her phone and looking and talking and stuff. So I was like, okay, this is going to be like a hard, like, I'm really going to have to really concentrate because she's doing a lot of moving and her head's not positioned in a way that getting a really good liner is that easy. So I was like, I'm going to do the wing liner and I'm going to clean it up real sharp. It's going to be perfect. So I'm doing it because I've done it before. So I'm putting on the wing liner. I'm being real careful. I'm drawing it on, you know, like I'm placing it right. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to keep adjusting it because I'm basically doing the wing liner like this because she keeps looking down at her phone. So I'm turned like this and I'm getting it because I don't want to be in her way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm at a weird angle. I'm doing it and I'm like, I'm just going to keep cleaning it up. It's going to be exactly what she wants. Because especially with a lot of stuff, I'm a perfectionist, especially with detail work like that. So I'm doing this wing liner and she's looking down and then she looks up. Not like a little bit, like a lot. So now it transferred because she looks up before it even dried. So now she has black right here. And every makeup artist knows that's the part, like, when people blink when you're trying to do their liner, especially when they want, like, a really nice wing, that's the one thing that's, like, so, you're just like, you know what, that's fine. I didn't complain. I was just like, I just gotta clean it up. I was like, oh my goodness, it transferred. I'm gonna clean it up. I clean it up in like 2 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. I take a little thing, wipe it, because now time is starting to run out. We already started too late. We had to stop a little bit so she could eat. You know, like, time is just getting away from us. So I'm doing that. And then, so I'm cleaning it up. So I do the wing again. She opens her eyes again. And I'm like, okay, keep your eyes closed. And usually, I've never had a client. Now, I'm not going to say never. Rarely I'll get a client where I'm doing a wing liner and they're just like, it just keep moving their eyes around because it's a wing liner and you want me to get it right. So you're just like, you know, you're going to, whatever you're doing, you're going to stop and be like, girl, get this right. Don't F me up. You know, like, you're going to let me do my job, right? So she's doing it. She's on her phone and she just keeps blinking. She just keeps blinking. And so I clean it up about 3 times. And so I'm just like, I'm like, I'm never going to get this right. She keeps opening her eyes. So while I'm doing it, I'm like, you know what? She starts to talk. I can, and then when she's talking, if you've seen her talk, she talks like she's using her hands or like that. She's like doing a lot of gestures, or she's like at least moving her body when she's talking. She doesn't talk like a robot, like she's moving. And so she's talking. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop doing the liner. I'm gonna do something else while she's talking so I can try to finish this face, and I'll probably just do the eyeliner last. So she's talking, and then while she's talking, she stops. She sees herself again. Yo, this ain't right. Da, 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 da. Oh, no. Before she does that, rewind. I do the wing liner, and then she's like, oh, yeah, on the bottom, I want you to, like, put, like, a black liner or something, and then, like, smoke it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when somebody says smoky, smoke it out. Smoky eye, smoky liner, that means that you're using a dark color and you're buffing it out because it looks smoky. Smoke is poof, poof. Okay, that's a smoke, right? So I put the liner. I get a little brown powder, put it on there. You know, transition, take a little black, go on there. I'm starting to blend it. She goes back, and she looks again. Why would you do this? And I'm like, you said you wanted a smoky. I did what she told me to do. Oh, hell no. Why would you put this black shit under my eyes? And then, like, that's when, and then when she said that, now she's really upset. Now, and then while she's complaining, she keeps blinking. So now the eyeliner has now transferred even more on there. From after the 3rd time I fixed it, it transferred even more. Now she has this black smoky stuff under her eyes. And it's just going to hell. It's just going down, 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 down. And then her team walks in. One of the ladies on her team walks in. Yo, take off your this is what she says. Take off your fucking glasses and look at this shit. Look at this shit on my face. This shit is ugly, yo. Look at this. This is not what I wanted. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, I say, baby, like, I promise you I can fix it. I can fix it. Whatever you don't like, we can adjust it. I say something like, it's makeup. Makeup, you can take it on. You can take it off. Because I'm trying to let her know. Because while she's talking, it sounds like she's just like, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Just forget it. It's all ruined. Everything's just ruined. And I'm like, it's never ruined when it comes to makeup. I don't know about everything else, but it's never when it comes to makeup because I can take it off. I can adjust it, stuff like that. And so now I've been so busy cleaning the stuff up, I haven't been able to work on the rest of the face. So yeah, she looks crazy. She's half done. And she has shit smeared on her eyes. Let me fix it. Give me a chance to fix it. So while she's complaining, I'm not touching her face. I'm not doing nothing to her. I'm not touching her. Because she's talking and getting more worked up. Why am I going to sit there and then try to fix a face? And then the person's just like, you know what? And then another thing. And da-da-da-da-da. Like, she's just going off. So I'm sitting there. I look like fucking Casper and stuff like that. Like, she's yelling. And it just sounds like she's just kind of like, it's over. It's over. And then the lady was, her lady was like, can you just put like a little more bronzer right there? I was like, absolutely. Mind you, she's doing all this yelling, breaking down, tearing down my half-finished work. This whole time, she's like ripping me into shreds on my half-finished work. Not even, I would even take it if it was like finished, but like my fucking half-finished work, half. She's ripping it apart. And, like, she's, like, making fun of it and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. And so she's doing that. And then it's like, put a little bronzer. Can you put a little bronzer on her? And I was like, absolutely, I can. I can darken it up. She's going to be good. I promise you. Like, I'm only halfway done. I'm not done. I keep telling them I'm not done. I'm not done. Let me do this part. When I do this part, this will come together. That I'm trying to explain myself. But now she's so hot that her ears are just deaf. She's getting worked up. I'm trying to reassure her. And I think my reassuring her is making her even more aggravated. Because it sounds like every time I'm telling her, like, okay, I can do that. Okay, no problem, I can do that. Okay, I can fix that. You know, and it just sounds like she's just getting, like, more and more annoyed with me. But I don't know how to, I don't know no other, why am I getting upset? I don't know no other way. I don't know what to say. Just let me finish. Just let me finish my job. So, oh my God, I'm so stupid for crying. Oh my God. So, I'm trying to finish the job, but I can't because now she's just, like, really hyped up and upset. And I'm a good makeup artist. I'm a damn good makeup artist. I know my work is badass. Like, I know I'm not the best out there, but I'm good at what I do. So she's just tearing it down. She's just tearing it down. She hates everything. I tell her, and it just gets to the point where she's talking so bad about it. I asked her, I said, well, Cardi, what do you want me to do? I can fix it. I can fix it. And, no, this is what I tell her. I say, well, you know, Cardi, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to fix it? You want to make it darker? You want to make it lighter? You want me to fix it? Do you want me to go? Like, I'm completely, like, confused. I don't know what she wants from me because she's not telling me how to fix it so I can finish the job so she can get dressed, so she can be out the door to do her appearance and get paid, come back home and go to sleep. All she's doing is just venting. Nothing's being solved at this point. She just wants to go off. So I say that, and that's when I get hit with, get the fuck out. Yeah, you can get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. How do we go from me trying to fix your makeup and repeatedly telling you that I'm trying to fix it to you cursing at me? Mind you, I'm not cursing at her once. I'm being respectful and professional the whole time. I'm not once cursing at her at all. To you cursing at me. You were already ripping me up. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all before that. I let it slide that she called me a bitch. I let it slide. I almost forgot. I can't believe I almost forgot that. When she's talking about her powder being on her face, I'm like, I have to sweep it off. And she was like, this is too light. Bitch, I'm not dead yet. And she says it like that. She's like, bitch, I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet. I'm not Caucasian. She said it so like that, and I'm like, was she joking? Like, I didn't know how to take it. I was like, are you joking, or are you really dead ass serious? Like, obviously I know you're not Caucasian. Obviously I'm not done. Like I said, your face is halfway done. It's halfway done. Everything that you're saying, I hear you. I'm taking into account. I promise you it's gonna be done. So yeah. Now back to fast forward into where I left off last time. Yeah. So let's count what happened so far. Unacknowledged when you walked. Oh, waited for, I think it was like a total of like almost 40 minutes to an hour. Not acknowledged when you walk into the room. Work tore down and criticized and really disrespected, like to the fullest, then called a bitch and then told to get the fuck out. So me being me, I'm gonna do exactly what you tell me to do. If you want me to finish your face or darken or whatever, I'm gonna do that. You tell me to get the fuck out, I'm getting the fuck out. At this point, I'm baffled. I'm baffled. Like, let's say I am a garbage makeup artist. Let's say that I need to quit my day job. Go work at Jiffy Lube. I'm just that chick. I'm just delusional. I do horrible at my job. What gives you the right to talk to me that way? As a human being, woman to woman. What gives you the right to sit here and tear me down? I get enough of that. I grew up getting bullied. I grew up in such a bad place. So out of everybody, like, I looked up to her because I felt like she could relate. I'm striving to do better. I'm trying to do better things in my life. I'm trying to be a better person, a better mother. It's somebody that it's a different feeling when somebody that you really admire just basically just tears you down like that. I know some people are looking at me like, oh my God, girl, like, get over yourself. But, like, imagine somebody that you really, really admire. They can't do no wrong in your eyes. You support them. I've never just downloaded her music. I've always paid for it. Like, I'm a big supporter of her. You know, it's like I always felt like she was that chick. And for her to raise her voice at me like that, curse at me, oh yeah, and then I didn't get paid for anything. She was so upset. She was like, yeah, I'm definitely not paying her ass. Like, when I left, I was told that she announced that she wasn't paying me. Like, still this moment, I'm still like, I can't believe that somebody, if I'm trash or garbage, that's fine. But why did you have to handle me that way? Why would you handle anybody that way? Tell them, you know what? You're good. Don't worry about it. So-and-so will help you pack up your stuff. You gotta go. But you over here handling people real recklessly. That's fucked up. Like, it's messed up for you to handle anybody that recklessly. Because at the end of the day, what did my friend Whitney say? You bleed just like I bleed. The only difference between us is our bank accounts. That's it. We're all freaking human. So for you to hire somebody and then treat them like a peon, or treat them like, yeah, your feelings can be sacrificed, your feelings don't matter. If your feelings, my problems are more important than yours. Like, I just don't understand that kind of mentality. But you know what? It's just a lesson learned. And I can take this as something that, you know, can motivate me to be in a place where I can have employees, and then use her as an example as how it feels when you treat people like crap. And for me not to do that to other people. Because the way she handled me, how can you handle somebody like that and you don't even know them? You don't even know them. And they're being nice to you, or actually smiling in your face being nice to you. So yeah, that's my story. I don't subscribe to her anymore. So yeah, any way I can avoid hearing her or looking at her, I'm gonna do my part. I'm not gonna go on her page and be talking mess. No. Whatever you feel the way you feel. This is my personal experience. These are my personal feelings. And I'm not saying she does this kind of stuff with everybody. There's probably like a million makeup artists who have like amazing experiences with her. I'm just saying what happened to me. This is a personal experience I had, and it was horrible. And trust me, what I'm saying is not exaggerated at all. She will not be getting any of my code anymore, because my mama don't even talk to me like that. So whether I'm a crybaby or not, this is the way I feel. I have a right to the way I feel. So whatever. So yeah, that is the story. And like I said, take it how you want to.
So let me tell you, right? First of all, Shorty came to my hotel room extremely late. We had literally 35 minutes to do my makeup, and she was high as her breath smelled like she ate fucking 5 cigarettes. And then I told her as she was doing my makeup, I'm not liking how it's looking. She said, I'm not finished. And I'm like, all right, but I'm already not liking how I'm looking. So she started stacking up my makeup. And when the finished product came, I was like, I don't like it. I've been told you that I wasn't liking it. So I wiped off my makeup, right? My publicist had to go to a Walgreens to buy products to do my makeup because Shorty did a good job. And a lot of people is telling me, because, you know, Shorty want to go on YouTube and start crying and shit. You crying for what? Because you was unprofessional? A lot of people are saying that I should apologize. Hell no, I'm not apologizing. Shorty was unprofessional. After I wipe up my makeup, she's like, so what do you want me to do now? I tell her I want you to leave. Same way if you go to a MAC store and somebody do your makeup wrong, you're going to want to stop. No, I don't want you to do my makeup again because you took 35 minutes to do this. A shitty ass job. I told her to leave. What's the problem with that? Learn from your experience. Sorry that I broke your heart because you was being unprofessional. That's some real shit. Coming mad high. You coming mad late.
Yeah.
And the fuck you want me to do? You lucky that I didn't curse you out. Because I had to make my publicist do my makeup, go to an event looking fucked up. And this was when before even Bodak Yellow came out. I don't even think my second mixtape was out.
And plus, you treat me with respect.
And I treat my makeup artists with respect. I treat everybody with respect. So if I told you to leave, it's because you was making me look crazy. Mad high, mad loud, mad late. Why bitches don't say that? Why you don't say that? That you was unprofessional. You was unprofessional, and that's a motherfucking fact. And then people was like, you should apologize for the way that you treated her. You don't know how to do your job. Somebody contact you, you come mad late, you come mad high as fuck. In the middle of the process, I'm telling you, I don't like how my makeup is looking. I'm not finished yet. Whatever, you the makeup artist, you acting like you know what you're doing. Then when I don't like it, I wipe my face off and I tell you to get the fuck out, leave. And then you want to be crying. How you crying over something that happened 2 years ago? The clout chasing. I know people before. As a makeup artist, has somebody ever told you that they don't like how they did your makeup?
Yeah, all the time.
She says it.
Not like all the time, but you know, it's
Yeah.
like before when I was beginning.
All right. And she's not online.
Wrong.
Like, oh, this person disrespected me. This person,
That
this
should
and
make
that.
you stronger.
That should make you stronger. It's unprofessional when you go online and talk shit about it. You know what that do? That make other people not want to hire you. Facts, period. What's wrong with that? Everybody's like, that's what I hate. I hate when you become a celebrity and anybody could say something about you, but it's like, why they not saying what they did? Everybody always want to have a fucking story to tell, but they don't want to fucking say, why did it happen? Why did it happen? Why? People always want to be like, oh, Cardi was being rude, Cardi was being fucked up. I treat people with respect. First thing I do, I treat people with respect until you disrespect me. There's people that be like, Cardi called me this, Cardi called me that. Why did I? I'm not just going to fucking violate somebody for no reason. The thing is that when I violate, I hurt people's feelings and they don't be ready. That's the problem. She looks cute. We done, Berika? Yeah. No, don't worry. I don't want to be lip gloss. Can we do matte? Because I'm be fucking making out with my nigga later on when I get drunk. So yeah, like, I hate that shit. Like, I hate it. Oh, she was being rude. She was being this. Why? Why don't you say why? Why don't you say why? So you need to tell me that you was being an angel and I was just being disrespectful for no fucking reason. Let me tell you something. I don't be disrespectful to people if they're not disrespectful to me. You want to know why? Because God sees everything. God sees. Oh, somebody said not Berika. Yes. I call Erica Berika. Everybody that is around me, for some reason, I just put a B in front of them. So I'm going to go get dressed. I'm already done with my makeup. And Erica, you did such a good job. My face is so swollen, guys. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, one eye is bigger than the other because I had a crazy allergic reaction to some fish I ate before yesterday. But Erica came through. And yeah. Somebody said Bob said. That Mac?
Yeah.
Should I do it like more brown since I'm wearing like leopard?
Yeah.
Because this kind of pinkish. It's so crazy because me and Erica are very close. And I know so many people that have been on TV that she told me that, you know, they've been rude before or they have came off her face because not everybody's going to like your job. Especially when you were, you know, up and coming. But that doesn't mean that you got to go online and do a whole fucking pity party and shit. What is that going to do for you? It's just going to show my reasons why I told you to get out of my room because you're unprofessional. Cloud chasing. And then people telling me to apologize. Apologize for what? Because she wasn't doing her job right?
I would be there.
Yeah, I'm not going to apologize for that shit. Fucking come in, wow, high ass. Oh no, and then on top of that, Shorty came with people to my room. Why are you coming with people to my room? I don't know if you might rob me. I'm in a state that I'm not from. I'm in your hometown. So, anyways, like I was saying, right? Yeah, everybody's drinking Hennessy this early? No, why not? It's the middle of the day. All right, so you want to know something? I'm gonna bring up this topic again because that shit get me fucking tight every motherfucking time about this motherfucking makeup artist saying that I was disrespectful and shit because she did a fucking shitty ass job and I tell her to leave. I didn't disrespect her. I tell her to leave. I want you to leave. And it's just like, oh, she's mean. She didn't acknowledge me. I'm not supposed to have a conversation with you. I don't know you. And thank God I didn't have a conversation with you because you're the type of the people that I gotta watch out for. Fucking going on fucking YouTube, going on rants and shit. And that's why my makeup. And you wanna know something? She posted a picture of the makeup and as you can see clearly why I was mad. Because it was shitty. The fuck? And everybody want me to apologize. Why would I apologize for a fucked up job? A lot of people want to say that I'm let me tell you something. And everybody knows this. I'm not a mean person and I'm not a bad person because I'm a strong believer in karma. You want to know something? Like when I do something bad and something bad happened to me, I'd be like, damn, what the fuck did I did that it was bad? Why is God punishing me? Because karma is real. The only time that I be fucked up and I violate is when somebody provoked me. I'm not gonna be mean. I'm not gonna be disrespectful to you if you ain't did nothing mean or bad to me. Now, if I feel like you disrespecting me and if I feel like you coming at me, I'm gonna come for that ass. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I'm gonna come for that ass. I'm gonna hit you with the unexpected. Cause that's just how it is.
Well, we just heard both sides of the story, which was quite interesting, actually. So we heard the makeup artist side of the story and, you know, how she felt her interaction with Cardi went. And then we have Cardi's side of the story, you know, how she felt that the makeup artist wasn't very professional from jump. So comment below and let me know what you guys think. Alrighty. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.